Y'all sit down. I got 10 minutes. Sit down. I just, these past 51 years, I count it all joy. He's been good to me. Every step of the way, even in the times that I wasn't living as well as I'm living today, he was still good. Why you said it, Reverend Hayes? Because he looked. He looked beyond my faults, and he saw my need. Is it anybody else in here can say the same thing? That he looked beyond your faults and saw your need. You ought to thank God for grace and mercy. Sit down. I know how you feel. You don't have to rehearse it in. You have no control of this. This is the Holy Ghost ain't something you turn on and turn off. The Holy Ghost will come when they sing the song that you don't like. The Holy Ghost will come if you want to come. Y'all sit down, please. Got to say something for tonight. Yeah. I just have a word or two that I want to say to you that I believe will help you this coming week. And it comes from Psalms 121, verse 1 and 2. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Turn to your neighbor and say, I need some help. Tell your neighbor, you're in the right place to get some help. Look up. Help is on the way. Look up. Help is on the way. Now turn around and say, look up. Help is on the way. I need some help. You need some help. You can tell a lot of people by the way they look that they're going through something. When Moses was caught at the Red Sea, I'm just going to run a few things by you. He didn't call for the army. He called on God. When Joshua went up against the city of Jericho, he didn't use bombs. He called on God. When the Hebrew boys was facing the fiery furnace, they didn't call for a fireman. They called on God. Put them in there put 3 that they thought. But somewhere during the course of the night, the 4th one got in. Tell your neighbor, I called on the Lord and got an answer. While ye were yet speaking, the Lord had already answered. When they went back to the furnace, the next morning they looked in the door. They said, didn't we not put in 3? Said, but it looked like I see 4. And the 4th one looked like the Son of God. Tell your neighbor, he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. Always on time. Always on time. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down. Got something else I got to tell you. When Daniel was about to become the meal in the lion's den, he didn't call on the animal control. He called on God. When Peter started to sink after walking on the water, he didn't call for the Coast Guard. He called on God. Well, when my soul was lost, sinking in sin, when I was dying and headed to hell, I didn't look for Capitol Hill. I looked to the hill. I'm going to let y'all know. Tell your neighbor right quick, God is able. Tell him again, God is able. Tell him one more time, God is able. Many of us are stubborn and have to be put back on track before we'll ever look up. But when we look up, we can see God's provisions, God's presence, and God's power. When we look up beyond the hills, the sun and the moon and the stars, and look to the one who stood on the edge of nothing and spoke to the universe, and it became into existence. If God could create heaven and earth, surely he can meet your needs. Look to the hills. Come on, y'all, help me. Look to the hills. Look to the hills. I said look to the hills. Talking about a good time. We're going to have a time. Talking about a good time. Talking about a good time. Good night, Chicago. God bless you. I'll see you next Sunday at the same time as the Lord said the same. But in the meantime, you stay safe and stay safe. God bless you and have a good night and a blessed week. Talking about a good time. Yeah, come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Yeah, come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Come on, put your hands. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody.